What is the most hated Zelda game? And no, I can hear the choruses of Skyward Sword rising in the background. That is not true. There's a lot of games in the Zelda series. I think there might be more, but last time I checked there were 22 mainline titles, which is quite a lot. A lot of those are made up of the 2D games, but still a vast majority is the 3D games like Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, like the very mainline Zelda games. And a lot of people do think it's Skyward Sword. Some people even say like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but that is honestly just completely biased because they are amazing games. The most hated game that I've found, and rightfully so, I've played it through emulation, is Legend of Zelda 2. They basically took everything good about the original Zelda and turned it into Mario. And I know that sounds like a good idea, and it probably sounded like a good idea at the time, which is why they did it, but it was just awful. There were the parts where it was the top-down 2D Zelda. It was very zoomed out, everything was out of proportion. It felt like something you'd see your friend making on Scratch in Year 7. It was just not good at all. The villages, when you went into specific areas, went into 2D mode, and it was like Mario, but it still was Zelda, so the attributes which just made it almost unplayable, but it was incredibly difficult. It's apparently the most difficult Zelda game in the series, although I didn't get that far, which means that might be the case, or I might just suck at gaming. Either one, take your pick. But yeah, it was just weird. The villages were like all sideways. There was not a lot of detail put in, and I know this was on like really early consoles, but it was just so much worse than like the original Mario Bros. You just couldn't say it was a limitation of the hardware. It was just bad game design. And that is why Nintendo never did that again and went back to the original top-down 2D Zelda format. Anyway, leave me your opinion in the comments down below. Anyway, like and subscribe.